Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Okaa-San Online episodes 11 and 12. So I believe these are the final two episodes for this season, or series. I don't know if they'll do a second season, because it's always kind of hard to tell which series are going to get another season. Last episode, they had to deal with the assassins that the bad guy, quote unquote, sent to their house, their guild. When they ended episode, I believe it was 9, why is it showing up at the not Costco to tell them that Momoko might lose? So they go running back to the guild. Now, I don't remember if it was that episode that I said it or the beginning of episode 10 where I said that I doubt it is an actual fight. Like, she's not battling with somebody with their swords and everything. Otherwise, there would be no she might lose. And I was right. It ended up being a salesman who was trying to sell her a magical ball. I forget what it was supposed to do. I think it was like tell the future, or I forget. But the thing that got her to want to buy it was saying that it would help her son out. So obviously, she's going to want to get it. Thankfully, they showed up in time and stopped her from buying it. Not that it really mattered, because the dude ran out of the house anyway, leaving it because it was a bomb. And it was supposed to blow them up along with their guild. The noise that it made was like a baby crying. So all Momoko did was she picked it up, started, treating it like a baby, and then it stopped. Then later, I don't remember what order this went in. Like, I know they went to have a meeting, one of their, as Misato calls it, naked meetings, because they always have them in the bath. And the bad guy shows up to yell at them. I actually think this came later. I think they were trying to have like a picnic kind of meal, and she showed up talking about how they could, beat her assassins, and that she's not going to tell them that she sent more assassins to their place, despite the fact that she just did tell them that. So they go back and they're there. It's actually the same guy who brought the bomb, and he's actually being a bit more hands-on. He made Momoko get into a maid outfit. Then he had her make him food, along with the other two guys that were with him. And she made fried rice with... was it pork? Or... it was a special kind of fried rice. Something that his mom usually makes. So, get the nostalgia thing going here. Then, he tries, we know what he was attempting to do, but Momoko, I guess, didn't pick up on that. Because they went to one of the bedrooms. Everybody was there. He's lying in bed, and he's just like lying there with his hands behind his head, like, okay, so you know what to do, right? And she's like, yeah, I know what to do. And you see her starting to reach down, and she reaches past him and grabs the blanket and pulls it on him. And then she puts him to sleep. That is definitely not what he had in mind. But it stopped him and the other two guys because she put them to sleep too. Like right after, they were like, he went to sleep, and then they were going on about how they're not going to be as easy, and then they were just as easy. And then they left the place apologizing, and oh, I remember. The reason that they even listened to these people is because they had placed more of those bombs around the city, and if they didn't do what they told them to do, then they would detonate them all. But after this, they were like, okay, well, we'll go and get the bombs and like deactivate them so that they don't explode. Then they went back to their moms. Then they actually have to start going into the dungeon because that's where all the children are, and I keep calling her bad guy, but I mean, she's not that bad. She's incredibly clumsy, so you kind of feel bad for her, like trying to be a bad guy, but like completely failing at it. Kind of like how you felt bad for Satania and Gabriel Dropout because she's trying to be a good demon, but she sucks at it. So instead of getting like children to join the guild, they get the moms to join the guild, and they're all going to go into the dungeon. Shirase, I actually remember her name. I had to pull a few strings and get some things changed in order to allow this to happen. And everybody is like, okay, this is going to be great. We're going to go in there. We're going to beat this dungeon. We're going to get our wish. They're all going to get their kids back. But it's not that easy because as soon as they get there, one of the moms goes to, I think it's Misato, and tells him that she left her windows open at the house and she wants to be able to go back to close them because there's been robberies around their neighborhood and she's worried that somebody's going to break in and steal their stuff. And he's trying to tell her, well, I mean, we're here. We can't just not go in after we came all this way. And then she starts yelling at him because, you know, he's a mom. And he's a kid, and he's basically telling her she can't do it. And he chickens out and says, all right, you know what, fine, go ahead and do it. And then all these other moms are coming up to him like, oh, well, my windows are open too. I left this on. It's like... So Wise starts teleporting these people to their homes, wasting all of her magic. She's drinking so much mana potions. And then one of the moms actually comes up to Medi, asking, Medi, I heard you're the healer. I've been having some issues with my knee and it's been bothering me. And Medi, being the great person that she is, with a like really deadpan face, just looks at her and says, I recommend glucosamine. Like, get away from me. Take this medicine and just go away. No wasting any of my magic on any of you. I like Medi. I don't know. I find her funny. I know a lot of people probably don't like her because she's kind of mean. But I like her. That's about where the episode... Oh, no. It ended showing the girl in charge of all the kids that ran away from their parents. And she's trying to set up a trap for them using those bombs, but ends up falling down the stairs on one of the floors of the dungeon, setting off all of the bombs. And she's not very good at this at all. So Yeah, I'm just like I kind of feel bad for her, because it's like I want you to succeed at something, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So anyway, let's get into these episodes. All right, so video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.